I have this 8 by 8 inch canvas board that I just used up some old paint on that was left over from one of the ocean pours. It's super pretty and shiny, and I had a lot of the metallic cobalt blue, so I got a few cells, but mostly ended up cobalt blue because that's what I had a lot of. But what I wanted to do was, even if one of your pours, let's say it isn't super doesn't have a lot of cells, but maybe turns out mostly one color with a little bit of stuff, or you think it's not great, I wouldn't throw it away. There's lots you could do with them. For example, what I decided is, since it's all pretty and blue, like this metallic cobalt blue is super pretty and shiny, I created this seahorse silhouette with some seaweed on the computer, and basically I'm going to transfer this vinyl. I cut it out with the Cricut. You could cut it by hand. It might take a little bit. And I don't know that you'd want to do this much detail stuff inside, but you could do the outline with an X-Acto knife on a mat board out of the vinyl. If you just put the computer printout on top of the vinyl, taped it down really good, and then just hand cut it. I just use a Cricut. It's super awesome and fast. So I'm going to transfer it onto the canvas, and then all the parts that are white, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll Mod Podge. So this will be where the acrylic pour shows through, and I'm going to roll Mod Podge and then pour sand on it. So the seahorse, the seaweed will be sandy, and the rest will be the pretty metallic blue with a few cells and the acrylic pour and stuff. So I thought I would show you how I'm going to transfer it. So basically I have this transfer paper. You can also use, there's like a saran wrap, but it's the press-on stuff that you can use as well to transfer, instead of actually getting transfer paper. This one's not super sticky, but all I want to make sure is that these details get caught, and then the rest I can just push on myself. So I'm just gonna put the transfer, it's been used a lot, this transfer paper, as you can see. That's okay. It's just gonna hold the elements together. So I might move the painting over. I'm just using, I actually got this from Happy Crafters. I'm just using it to press down the transfer paper onto the vinyl. So, okay, then all I want to do is I want to separate the vinyl from the backing, which is sometimes easier said than done. Okay. So just carefully, there we go. There. So yeah, it doesn't cover the whole thing, but that's okay. I got the major stuff. I think I decided I want to do it this way because it had some nice action over here. So I'm just going to line up the seaweed with the bottom of my canvas. There we go. Again, I'll just use, you can use an old credit card or savings card. Anything would really work to just kind of press it down. And I just gotta take this off, which shouldn't be too hard because it's not very sticky. So, just gonna make sure that sticks really good. Okay, that looks pretty good. So, I'm just gonna put some painter's tape on that edge. Just because I didn't quite make the vinyl big enough. But, you know, gotta save the vinyl. Okay. So I'm going to put some plastic down, I'm going to rollie the Mod Podge over and pour the sand on. Should be good. Okay, I'm back. I got some plastic down. Basically, this is all taped off. I got my Mod Podge, so... And I got my little roller, little foam roller, which is super easy. The reason on my Emma one I used a brush, but it made every little stroke, if you put it on too thick, the sand stuck thicker than in other spots. But I found with the rolly brush it makes it nice and even for the Mod Podge, and then when you pour the sand on it's super even. So I'm actually just going to maybe just pour a little on. Yeah. Just like that. I'm going to use this to spread it around. I need a bit more. I'm going to pour it over here just a little bit. I just want a nice even coverage. And sometimes going the opposite direction totally helps too. There we go. Okay, and now I'll just grab the sand. Sand on. Ooh. Ooh, pretty. So basically it's some of the sand off. The sand will stick where the Mod Podge is, but you can see it doesn't stick where the vinyl is, which is awesome. But yeah, I have a few spots that are sticking up. I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to come back and peel off the vinyl. And I should have a pretty cute little sandy seahorse with some seaweed. Okay, so stay tuned and we'll pull it off when it's dry. Okay, I'm back and it's pretty dry, so I'm going to take the tape off. Okay, so I go from one corner. Ooh, looking pretty. Ooh, sand. You're gonna see sand fall off the vinyl. Pretty much because it's not really sticking on. Ooh, sand everywhere. It's looking super cute. Okay, there's these little pieces. I might grab my X-Acto knife for the ones in here. Oh, that's looking super cute though. Alright, found my X-Acto knife. So just using it to get an edge up. Have this little piece left. And voila! That is super cute. That worked out pretty good. I like it. I'm gonna bring you guys down.